Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley, and if you're new here, I would love it if you consider subscribing, and if you already have, welcome back. And today I am going to be doing my 37th week update. So let's just get right to it. So today it was my 37th week appointment, and I am actually kind of upset about it because over the weekend I had to go into triage because I was having crazy itching on the palms of my hands and on my feet. It was uncontrollable, really bad. It kept me up all night and it felt like it was spreading. So I called into labor and delivery, and they told me to either wait on Monday and see if any doctors could see me, or I could, if it was so unbearable, I should go in and get checked out just in case. And the nurse that was answering the phone call asked me how bad it was, if it really was unbearable, and I told her, yeah, it's really bad. I was almost crying because I couldn't sleep and the itching is just unstoppable. And she just let me know that I should go in because it could be PUPS, which I was almost sure it wasn't because I had that last time. And that is a visible rash that you can see, and it usually starts in your belly, and I was itching like in my hands and feet, and it was kind of spreading, but it wasn't getting into my belly. I'm itchy right now. So I told her I don't think it's that because I've had that before, and she said just come in, we'll check you out, and hopefully it's nothing. So I took a shower, went in. I was kind of thinking it was just me complaining about something dumb, but then the midwife that came in to see me told me, she asked me a bunch of questions and all that. They had me on like the little monitors to check for contractions and the baby's movement, and she says that my symptoms sound a lot like a condition called ICP. ICP stands for, I hope I'm saying this right, if not, forgive me, intrahepatic cholestasis of pregnancy. And it's basically a condition that you get during pregnancy because of all of the hormones and your body's out of whack. And it is a liver disorder. And in a nutshell, it affects the normal flow of bile. And I had read about that because I was watching someone's pregnancy update, and they kind of mentioned it but didn't go into detail. But I remember hearing about something about your liver. So when I was itching really bad, like at 3 in the morning on Saturday, well, I guess it was Sunday already, I kind of Googled it and I thought, nah, that can't be. It can't be, right? But it definitely did sound like what I was going through. So when she said the name, I couldn't remember it, so I was like, yeah, okay. And she said, we're gonna draw some blood and send some to get tested away from the hospital, and it could take 3 to 7 days for us to get results, and another one will be just to test out your liver, and those will be done right here in the hospital. As soon as she left the room, I typed in ICP pregnancy, and I was like, crap, it's what I didn't want. I didn't want to have PUPS, but I really didn't want to have ICP. So she just kept me hooked on the monitor to check on the baby, and sent out the blood to get tested, and let me know after that. She just came back in and said, so here's what's gonna happen. If it is ICP, then that would mean that the baby is in danger, because it is actually a very serious condition for the baby, because it can, all of that fluid or whatever could actually get into where the baby is and stop its heart rate. And it obviously is associated with fetal death or stillbirth. And that's terrifying. So when she said that, we kind of just sat there staring at her, and she said, if it is this condition, which is very rare, it happens 1 in 1,000 pregnancies, but it is very serious. we would have to deliver the baby. To which my husband immediately responded, "Are you saying she's gonna have a C-section?" And she said that not necessarily, that she could induce me as soon as possible. She asked how far along I was, and I told her I'll be 37 weeks tomorrow, and she said, well, we would induce you as soon as possible. I mean, you could come into your appointment on Wednesday. If we have the results, you could be having the baby the next day. So I spent Sunday, Monday, Tuesday stressing about it, feeling for the baby, making sure that she's moving, and kind of freaking out when she wasn't. And then today, on Wednesday, last night I could not sleep because I was so nervous about what was going to happen today, because I thought, I mean, what if they have the results and I get induced tonight? I wasn't ready for that. And I thought maybe they'll do it tomorrow or on Friday. I don't know how it's going to go, but I just could not sleep because I was anticipating the news. I finally woke up. I mean, I gave up on sleeping at 4 in the morning. And my appointment was at 11 a.m. I went in and saw another doctor that I have never seen before, and she kind of brushed it off. And I'm like, yeah, I'm really stressed out because, and I tell her all that I'm feeling, and she was like, oh yeah, we don't have the results. We may not even have them until Monday. Yes, it's true, as it is more dangerous for the baby the further along you are, and they usually prefer to induce at 37 weeks. But they couldn't induce because they didn't have the results yet. So the only option she gave me, after I just kept asking questions and insisting for more information, because I mean, it's not something simple, it's a serious condition. I could lose my baby over this. And I asked, yeah, what can I do? What am I supposed to keep calling until you guys get the results? Or, I mean, what's going to happen? And she says, well, you can call maybe Friday afternoon because we possibly could get it, but we're most likely get it on Monday. And I told her, well, are you going to see me on Monday? And she says, oh yeah, I can't guarantee you get an appointment on Monday because we are always really full. And so I'm kind of sitting there like, I mean, are you hearing what you're saying? You're saying it's more dangerous, and that the further along I am, the more dangerous it will get, but you're not going to see me on Monday and you can't do anything about it. To which I get, she says that they can't induce me before 39 weeks unless it's a medical condition, and because they don't have confirmation on that, there's nothing really that they can do. Apparently they can't call the lab and check for the results either, because, I mean, they gave me nothing. She says that if I want, I can get monitored twice a week. I'm just going up to labor and delivery and getting hooked to the monitor and checking on the baby's movement and the baby's heart rate. But they only do that Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I would have to wait until Tuesday of next week, when I would be over 38 weeks. So I say, well, are you gonna at least guarantee that you're gonna see me on Monday? Because if not, then I'm gonna have to be seen at labor and delivery, because I can't go that long without knowing that my baby's safe. She kind of squeezes me in because they don't have any appointments left for Monday, but she's gonna let me go in as a walk-in, and basically says that, yeah, I get that it's going to be very difficult for you not knowing anything over the weekend, but there's not really anything you could do. And I said, if you would get the results on Friday or Monday, how soon would the induction be? And she says it can take about a week. And I'm like, so you're going to wait until I'm 39 weeks when you can actually just induce me anyway, instead of finding out sooner what's going on with my body. So it's just been super stressful. That's really the only thing that's been going on these past weeks. My mom's here, thankfully, so she's been helping me with my kids, because I've been exhausted with a lot of contractions, a lot of heaviness, a lot of pressure down there. And it's just been difficult not knowing if it is ICP or it isn't. That's just been the hardest part. The baby looks fine. She's got a great heartbeat. She is measuring well, so I am happy about that, but definitely super stressed because at first I wasn't expecting to get an induction and having her sooner, but now knowing the severity of the possible condition, I don't understand why it's gonna take so long to make a decision. So, I mean, if you have any type of itching or anything, definitely get checked out because you just never know. I am hoping for the best, but maybe this is my last update, maybe it isn't. I am hoping that everything turns out great and she's healthy and she's, you know, taken care of. But if it is my last update, I just want to thank you all for going through this journey with me, and I really do appreciate it so much. I've kind of been MIA from answering comments and messages because of all of this that's been going on, but I promise to soon take a moment and answer all of your comments. I have read them and I am so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a person of faith, please keep me in your prayers. Hopefully everything will turn out great, and I'm just ready to know what's going to happen instead of just playing the waiting game, I guess. So I know this is long and I have rambled a lot, but that's basically what's been going on during this last these last 2 weeks. So thank you so much for watching, and I hopefully will see you soon. Bye. And of course, I forgot the belly shot. So this is my 37th week bump.